What is good, you two? Yo, we'll be back at it again with a good video today. Interesting one. This is gonna be an interesting video today because I never did one of these before. It is gonna be a story time. How I started the journey. You get what I'm saying? Or what made me start. That's a good one too. What made me start, like what pushed me to begin. Let's get right into it. You already know. Let's go. Let's get it. It's gonna be a juicy one. The night I decided to stop waiting. We are going to go deep into a bunch of different things when we talk about this. I always knew I wanted to do. I was previously making videos before this channel. I wanted to put my face out. I wanted to be the face of my channel. I wasn't doing content with me, but I was still uploading videos. I was still just doing whatever on YouTube. You can't necessarily say it was just one night. It was a progressive period of time. Like I said, I always knew I wanted to do it. This specific day, it was the day I started. Let's start from the beginning. When I was younger, I was making content. It was just gaming content, like story times. It wasn't like, I wasn't taking it serious, if that makes sense. It was just, I was younger, so I didn't want to do anything with it. It was just something that I was like, okay, for fun. I was a kid. My first video, I think it got like 1,000 views. It wasn't bad. I'm like, wait, I wasn't looking at it like 1,000 people watched me. Like, this is a lot. I was more looking at it like, video is sweet. Like, I'm making these sweet videos. These videos are cool. I like this type of stuff. Gaming is what I play. It's fun. Like, I was messing. I was having fun with it. So I was just uploading. And as I got older, I took a break. I took a massive break because school. I was really in school like every other kid. So I wasn't really making videos. I didn't really have a phone. If I did have a phone, I'd break or I'll lose it. Like something that happened. I didn't have a reliable phone. Lost the channel. Anyway, when I did come back, I was in school. I was more in the life. You know, I started having friends. I started going outside. I started meeting new people. The content I wasn't really pursuing it, but I did do it. I had history with it. Like nothing serious though. That's when, as I took that break and came back and like really branched off into social media, it was already content flowing. That was when I was still in the game, and don't get me wrong, but I wasn't into making videos. I was into watching. I was a viewer for the longest. People like Duke Dennis, I was watching playing 2K. I think he was the first one I was watching. Cause I used to play 2K19. That's when I was, that's when I started playing. And I used to have a stretch big. I remember that same build, and he was viral on YouTube, like 2K, like he was like playing 2K, like him, Neon, Davis was around, like them creators was around, and they was playing 2K. It was like in that 2K era, so I was kind of playing that too, but I was way younger than them. I think I was younger than Neon, I'm not gonna lie, but I was still playing, and I was still good, I was still decent. Them creators, I was inspired by them. I was watching them growing up. These people like so good at the game, them days as a viewer I was just watching that, like, how are you so good? That was inspiration. Like I wanted to be that good, The video aspect didn't really click to me. Like the making the content aspect wasn't really clicking to me yet. What they was creating, I was like, wait, that I want to do that. Like I wasn't really looking at the video part wasn't making sense. That wasn't like, when you're a kid, for example, a simple example, it's probably a stupid example, but when a child is a baby, correct me if I'm wrong, when you was a baby, there was no way you could have known that air, oxygen from the tree was gonna keep you alive. There was no way you could have known that unless somebody would have taught you that. And along the line, obviously you would have realized that. You would have been taught that in school, or whatever, however you got taught. When you was fresh out the womb, there's no way, right? There's no way I could have like grasped the concept of making videos or content creation at that age. I was more grasping the concept of what I was already introduced to, what I was already doing, playing games. I was already playing 2K. I already had a stretch big. I was already playing the game. So me watching the video, like making them wasn't clicking. A lot of them, like they was all making videos, and I was looking at it and I'm like, wait, that's something I could do. That's something I want to do, but I still didn't do it. I was procrastinating. Like, I'm like, even if I did like make videos, like what would I make? I don't got like Mr. Beast money. Like I'm not about to put 100 wells in Africa. I can't do that. Anybody could do anything. And at that time, I'm looking at these videos and I'm like, bro, these people are at crazy numbers on their videos. Like, just millions of views, and I'm like how are y'all doing that? Well, I start like looking at the blueprints, you know what I'm saying? I start looking at like their first videos and stuff, and I'm like, well, like, what was they doing their first videos? I started kind of like mirroring it. I started putting like the beginning stages, the first chapters of everybody, and I started looking at it myself. Like I said, it was like a mirror. I started looking at it like, how could I make my first chapter? How could I do my own thing in a way and walk down that path that everybody else paved? There's people in the past that's walked down journeys that phenomenal people walk down or they've created for others. And I don't care about whether I'm putting a video out to 0 views or I'm putting it out to 1,000. That don't matter to me. I'm creating the content that I want to make. It's not because of the numbers or money or anything. I'm like, I want to do it because I want to do it, because I know in the future I want to look back and I'm like, bro, that was the beginning. I want to look back at it and like, that's where I started from, and I have something to show, a beginning story to show, like everybody does. And if you're somebody out there that you want to start doing something and you procrastinate and you don't know if you want to start, bro, it's better starting. Look at it like this: would you rather want to be a producer or a consumer? It's all up to you. You could watch videos. Don't ever look at it like somebody's criticizing somebody for watching video. Don't do that. Whether that's educational, fitness, no matter what you watching. To me, I wanted to make them. I wanted to talk. I wanted to be behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of stuff to tell. I got a lot of stories to tell. There's going to be a lot of things in the future that I talk about. Sorry about the interruption. You kind of still hear it in this, but we are going to try to wrap it. So I'm looking at it like I felt behind. Don't get me wrong. I felt behind, and I sat back and I was like I would be where they are if I had the stuff they had. It's not the way to look at it. Like, it wasn't the way to look at it at all, fellas. Don't look at your life like that. Don't look at life like you can't do what you want to do because you don't got what the next man got. Bro, God blessed you with the blessing of waking up and breathing, bro. If you could wake up, breathe, and 2 arms, a mouth, and a brain, bro, you could do whatever you want. Don't sit over here and feel like you have to have the best PC setup, because that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like I had to have the best PC setup. I felt like I had to have the best monitor, dual monitor, bending dual monitor, like best keyboard and mouse, the best gaming chair. Look at my chair. I felt like I had to have the best chair. Until I realized everybody wants the success story, but nobody wants the journey. I started wanting the journey. Like, I started realizing, like, wait, like, even if no matter what you want to do, there's always going to be a beginning of something, a start of something. No matter what you want to do, I genuinely started realizing, like, I wanted beginning journey more than I wanted the success. Like, of course, I wanted the goals that I put into play that I wanted to succeed through, but I wanted to conquer my beginning stages first. Like, I wanted to show everybody, like, okay, like, I'm not scared to sit over here and do what I want to do. Everybody has an opinion. We all have our opinions. You was blessed with your fingers to type it, right? So type it and say what you want to say. That's up to you. I'm going to still make the videos that I make. It isn't going to alter how I feel. If I'm not looking at me creating videos for the views, why would I look at it for what people are saying in the comments? I'm not. It is just what it is. I'm trying to do something that I want to do. And if it work out, it work out. If it don't, it will. That's the problem. That's the mindset you guys got to have, fellas. Have that mindset, fellas. Have that nothing can stop you mindset. You have to have that fire in your chest. That's what I had tonight before I started. I had that fire in my chest. I swear to God. I'm not lying. A fire in my chest. Something was in my chest. It was a feeling in my chest, and the only way I could describe it was like a fuse, like a fume. And I'm like, bro, is this the fire everybody talking about? Yes. So that's exactly what I did. I started loving the beginning. Love the beginning, fellas. Love your life. You don't have to be a rich man. You don't have to be these people. You could be you. You is better than anybody else, okay? There's not another you. What's funny is and it was like, no matter what, my situation was so bad. Like, my situation still currently is bad, but nothing's going to stop me. Like, I don't even have a power cord for my monitor, and that's what I'm saying. I was looking at trying to have celebrities on stream. I was looking at how do I get 1 million views, and I don't even got a power cord for my monitor, fellas. I don't got the mouse. I only got the mouse pad, fellas. I'm not even lying. Nothing can stop me. Something that I heard, you can't go below the bottom. I was like, wait, that do make sense. That do make a lot of sense, bro. If you already concrete below, the only way is up. So start doing whatever you want to do and appreciate what you got, for real. Appreciate what you have and elevate. learn. Life is like a roller coaster. You go up and you go down. There's gonna be times in your life to where you feel like you can't do it. So yeah, I started making videos. But before I started making videos, I was thinking about celebrities, and I was thinking about all of everything else that before would come with the process of being you, being me. I wasn't thinking about what came with the process of creating something that is an identifier to me. I was looking at everybody else. How did they get famous? How did Mr. B do this? How did he do that? How did they do this? So accept being you, fellas.